About to enter. If it goes my way, then cool. If it doesn't, it is what it is. Yeah, what's up? What? Yo, this thing is pushing, bro. I'm getting out, bro. Sit on your thumb. I always talk about sitting on your thumb because sometimes you just gotta exercise letting go. Sit on your freaking thumb, bro. You sit on your thumb. You sit on your thumb. If it closes below here, I'm done.
No risk, no reward.
Alright. Appreciate the intro. Looking for a trade right now. I'm gonna try to do like a little live video before and during the trade type of thing. If we do get a trade tonight, we'll see. We'll see. Just monitoring this market, UJ, just seeing how things turn out. For right now, I'm in between the 5, 15 and the 1 minute. Just seeing how structure looks on the lower time frames. Just, you know what I'm saying? This while at the same time looking at my previous trades and looking at my journal. So I'm gonna get back to y'all. Yo, I'm about to enter based off certain confluences, looking at structure. I like how things line up. Just looking at multiple factors. I like that we do have this higher low, and then we're maintaining this bullish structure. Price broke above. We're seeing that reflected on the 15-minute, broke above all of this structure here. So I'm liking it as well. Just those minor things. So I may just, get in. We're also at a key area of interest around this area, otherwise known as the opportunity zone, which I call it. What else? Also had a major area of support on the higher time frames around this area. We're seeing exhaustion on the higher time frames as well. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of confluences also in an uptrend. Obviously, that is why I'm buying. So I mean, I like how this looks really right here, this higher low. And then we're pushing, continuing with structure. I might just go ahead and enter based off this 5 and 15 minute. I like how that bullish candle looks. Yeah, I might go ahead and enter. Ooh. It just nutted. It just nutted. Chill, please. Chill. Let me put my thing over here. Since I'm here, might as well stay over here. Yo, that was crazy. Okay. This is sometimes the things that I face before trades, just trying to figure out, is this the right time? Am I receiving enough confirmations? I think this is pretty good. But now it's like, I want to get in at a discount. I always talk about a discount. Let me get an arrow. Oh, the wrong one. I know it's somewhere over here. I want at least a pullback here for a continuation move to the upside. That's okay. That's what I'm gonna wait for. Okay, I'm gonna wait for that. I'm not just gonna get in right now just because I'm feeling. Bro, calm down. Just wait on it. We're just gonna wait for it to reach our area of interest. I always talk about the area of interest, get in on a discount, and exercise that level of patience. I'm in no rush to get in, but I mean, this does look clean. I will say it does look clean now. At the time, I was looking to get in around here, but I was just waiting for confirmations. Then we had that bullish candle. Then out of nowhere, y'all just saw that nut that we just received. Looking to see some sort of pullback, and yeah, pullback and push. That's what I call it. Pullback and push. Push, because this is bullish as hell. I'm liking the look of this overall. So I'm just going to be here looking, and at the same time letting you guys see like just the nature of getting in, entering, and just the work before the trade. I think the hardest part or the most work comes in before the trade even starts, because this is where, oh, look at that. This is where you place your stop loss, TP. You're looking at structure, looking at everything, and making sure things are solid. And then once the trade is initiated, that's I wouldn't say it's easy, but that's when you kind of let things go and just let it run. Now, it's not easy in the sense of you want to be too hands-on and you don't know how to handle your psychology. You haven't really put in that work yet. Then it's going to be difficult. But where I am right now, I'm pretty confident in my trading abilities and my analysis to just sort of just let things go. So I might just go ahead and enter here. It's just not giving me that. When I enter a trade, it often gives me like that look, like that spark, where I'm like, okay, this is it. I'm not getting that. I'm just not getting it. At least not yet. I'm not getting that yet. Still maintaining, respecting overall structure, and potentially having a lower high here. I would not like to see it close below this point, because that's where I'll be like, okay, I'm chilling. Let's just see how it maintains this area right here. Let me go down to the 1 minute. It's bouncing off of here, so I might just go ahead and enter. Yeah, I'm gonna enter. If it closes like that, I'm gonna enter. How much am I risking? I'm risking 400. Hell no, we're gonna risk like, I'm pretty confident on this, so I'll risk around 300 on this account, and then around 1.3 on the other account. So in 10 seconds, I'm gonna go ahead and get in this. Press buy for, because if this thing shoots down, I'm gonna be like, whoa. All right, I'm in. Buys on both accounts. So I mean, this is where, like I said, we're just gonna take a hands-off approach, let things run, take a shower, play basketball. What else can you do? You can read. What else can you do? You could go outside, play in the yard, play with your dog, jump over the fence, go in the pool, go to your backyard, sit on the fence, sit on your thumb. I always talk about sitting on your thumb, because sometimes you just gotta exercise letting go. I wanted to look over my journal over the past, not only few months, but the past year, especially this time last year, because I struggled immensely, like bad. I struggled bad. I had a series of wins. I was making $1,000 here, $1,000, $2,000 here, $3,000 here, and I had a major loss. I lost like 2,000, or I lost like almost 3,000, something like that. And I had this crazy losing streak, and then it just carried on to the point where I just didn't trade. All I would do was observe, and then it really just set me back. So just gonna analyze that, go over that journal from last year, just to see where my head was at, why I lost so many trades, and it's just in the overall research and development. That's the word I'm gonna keep using, research and development. That is a word we commonly use in the biotech sector, biotech industry. We use that a lot, research and development, because it's all about advancing what we're doing in the pursuit of reaching our highest potential for the future. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm trying to be the best. I will be the best day trader that I can be, and this is just some of the behind the scenes work that I would need to do, that you need to do, in order to get to where you want to be ultimately. Enough of that yapping. Market looking decent, up 300 on the funded and up almost 80, so 80 now with the personal. So I'm just gonna keep it smooth and see how this goes. I'll let y'all know if I win or lose, or I might just keep it all in this one video. But yeah, all right, dog. So basically price came down a little bit, but what I was just charting is, so basically I do still like the structure that is still bullish. We have this higher low that gives us that extra confirmation, but like I mentioned before, I'm still a little concerned with this area of resistance. That was my slight concern. I just wanted to see a break above, but because we had that higher low, I'm a little more confident. But what I'm really looking for as at this point is some sort of higher low that will eventually break above that. So that higher low could be somewhere, it could come all the way down here, but I'm looking for that eventual break. And when it comes to situations like this, I will pull out my Fibonacci from point A, point B, just to get an idea of how far it could pull back. I traditionally like to see the 0.5 or 0.618. I don't know if it will pull back that far, but it just gives me a sense of like a reference point, an idea of where it could potentially pull back. It's looking like it's trying to pull back. I mean, it's looking like it's trying to reverse in our direction. I use this 1 minute a lot more often. Something I am noticing is that we have this internal, we sort of have like a trend line on the smaller time frames. 1 minute. Mind you, I am pulling out every single tool based off what I'm seeing. I also see that we have, if this is a separate candle, this is basically like a engulfing. I'm liking the look of that. I do like the moving average, how it's looking currently. We do have that cross. But yeah, like I said, I'm just looking for the eventual break to the upside.
Niggas like me never prosper. Prognosis of a problem.
Yo,
Yo,
you called me earlier?
I did call you early. I called you during my lunch. And it seems like it was like a very long jerk path. Yeah, I was like, Emmanuel? And he's like, yeah. I was like, girl, I just looked at the dude like, why is he standing there in the freaking dark? You would do that?
No, I would not do that. I'm just playing. Bridget, say hi to my fellow traders real quick.
Hi, fellow traders.
You gonna give them some advice?
Like that? Okay, yeah. No risk, no reward, like Ryan says.
Okay. You've been studying. She's been listening.
If it's not in the budget, it's not in the bag.
You said if it's not in the
Meaning,
budget.
if you don't,
Oh, go ahead.
it's not in the bag.
Okay. If it's not in the budget, it's not in the bag.
It's not in the bag. Meaning, if you ain't got the money, then maybe you shouldn't be spending that bag.
Maybe you should follow that advice.
I do. Why do you think I'm doing that challenge? That's good life advice, right? Ooh.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, what's up? Really? That thing pushing. Your questions are crazy. You sound like Ryler. All these specific questions, like, why does it matter? That's my question. Why does it matter? It is what it is. Oh, okay. I low-key have to reanalyze this because I'm like, where's all this bearish pressure coming from? You feel me? The bear pressure. No. Bearish. It's going bearish. I don't like how it looks like it broke structure from a minor 5-minute home. Let me zoom out. I'm gonna go to the 15. I don't know what I'm looking at right now. Hourly, I don't favor this. I really don't. It's still bullish, obviously. If it's premature, it's premature. I don't care. If it still has room to fall back, which it does, I mean, you basically have all of this room for it to fluctuate. And let me get this off real quick. So what I'm seeing right now, basically what I'm waiting for is something I'll say often is I'll just let price kind of cook, you know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is I've implemented a new rule for myself is on the 15-minute time frame, I need to see some sort of breakup structure. We haven't really got that from a grand scheme of things. So what I would need to see is some sort of, if we were to zoom out just a little bit, is just a higher low from this 15-minute overall time frame, like that. Now, if it breaks below here, then obviously, like, this trade is dead. If it breaks below, like, down here, but like I said, we're just sitting on our thumbs and just letting it run. Up 100, down 100. Either way, I'm still bullish, and as long as I can trade another day, I'm cool. You ever heard of a fair value gap? A fair value gap.
What are you trying to say?
You never heard of it?
Say it again?
A fair value gap?
A fair value gap?
Yeah. What is like?
No,
What does that mean to you?
a trading lingo.
What? Stop. No, that's crazy. UJ is going wild right now. Michael, if it closes below here, I'm done. Bridget say, UJ, go up.
You go up.
No, I say UJ, go up.
You stay up.
All right, bye.
What? Ryan. Okay. UJ go up.
Okay. Finally listen. I like that. It's hanging around support. We'll just see how things play out from here. If it respects it, if it just completely just goes all the way down. We'll see. Yo, I might be cooked. I might be cooked. No, man. I'll give it 10 minutes. Do I want to do that? I want to do that. But overall, it's still above these structure points. About an hour. But like I said, this is like my last point, is that area of support. If not, yeah, there's no point in holding it. They're doing it. But it did maintain support as of now. So I mean, that's cool. I also like the bullish engulfing as well. This is like, that's a pretty beautiful candle right now. Exhaustion on the bottom with the bullish engulfing. First of all, closing like a complete candle to the upside, as well as engulfing the previous candle. I like that. Also at the area of support, I like that. Also corresponding with the trend line. I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm not over here like cheering and yes, bro, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Either way though, honestly, I'm cool. I'll be going to sleep. I'll sleep it off either way. So I mean, if it goes my way, then cool. If it doesn't, it is what it is. We are down now. We're up $10. That was pretty quick. At a certain point, I would like to take advantage of an opportunity like that, where if price were to come down to that extent and show some bullish signs, which if I were to go to the 5-minute time frame, like this hammer, and then followed up with like that candle, I think that's definitely an opportunity for another entry. We have a bottom here and a bottom here, double bottom. Potentially, double bottoms are pretty much only valid in an uptrend. Right now, we're pretty much like trying to trade the transition to the uptrend. So we'll see, but pretty much on the higher time frames, we're in an uptrend on the higher time frames. Yo, low key, this thing is fluctuating, so I'm gonna just let it run. I'm gonna go to sleep in a little bit, take a shower, go to sleep in a little bit, just let this thing run, and then let me show y'all the other account. Up around 650. So that's the funded. This right here is my personal account. So 150 is nice. I could do a good bit with that 150 right now. I can get, so I really want to get this, what's it called, Kindle, like Amazon Kindle for reading books. I would say I'm an avid reader at this point, so that would be very useful. I've been wanting that for a little minute, but I'm just gonna let it run. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, 130 8 right now. And I'll catch y'all in the morning with another update. I'll see y'all. Ho ho. Yo. So we had a nice little bullish move last night and still carrying on that momentum. You know, stuff that I like to see. Really quick, let me see if we have any. Bro, move. We have anything today? Returns. That shit pushing. Let me show you the other account. 1.7. That's a crazy. I need that 500. I do like how it closed above here. Low key, I might hold this one over the weekend with the funded, depending on how things go, and then just close with my personal. I was trying to make sure with my personal to remember that at the end of the day, I just want to accumulate small wins. Or not small wins, but just wins over time and just build that consistency. At the end of the day, I don't want to just hold trades just for the sake of holding it. Like, I think it's very important with a personal. You just want to secure those wins because the objective is really just to grow the account at the end of the day. So if you're not growing your account, like, what are you doing? And then at the same time withdrawing funds to fund your life as well. So you have that aspect too. So around 4:30. So let me stop playing. It's the same thing. But bro, the fact that it's pushing to this extent before 9 is crazy. Before 9 o'clock, it's about to reach 2,000 with this other account. That's crazy. Like, this junk is pushing. Yo. While it's going, I'm gonna fix my bed real quick. Let me know if it reaches 500. Dog, what the hell? Yo, this thing is pushing, bro. I'm getting out, bro. What? I'm getting out. That's 580. Should I take the 580? Bro, I'm taking the 580. I'm taking the 580. That is crazy. This thing pushing. Hold on, bro. But I'm gonna keep it running on this account. I just did not expect this level of momentum before 9. That's crazy. Like, it waited till I woke up and then it started pushing even more. Now that's wild. That is wild. But I secured the. Oh, I didn't even think about the fees. Let me think. Let me see. Let me just see how. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. It only took like $24 off. I thought the swap fees were gonna get me. Okay, I liked it. I like it. It's only 20, so it only took $20, $24 off of my profit. So my net profit was $550 instead of $570. Bro, when I woke, so I woke up like 4 or 5 times. I'm not gonna lie, like alarm clock. But like I initially woke up around here, so I was just like, looked at my phone real quick, and then went right back to sleep. I was just, in my head, I was just thinking about this type of situation, waiting for a breakout out of this. And that's, oh my gosh. Dog, you gotta chill, bro. You gotta chill. Dang. So my equity is almost at 104,000, meaning that I'm basically halfway there. I have to make 8,000 overall on this account, or 8% of 100,000. So if I secure the 104, then that's sweet. But bro, based off just structure alone, and with the momentum that we also have with it, come on, bro. I mean, obviously we have these previous highs. Let me move myself out the way, bro. Obviously we have those previous highs. Let's use this. And then from a fib standpoint, the negative 27 is all the way up here. If we were to account for the point A, point B, point C setup right here, and then, hold on, I'm missing the second TP, but use, but like ultimately that would be our TP. Like I'm telling you that negative 27% is typically spot on. Now that momentum was wild. At 7 in the morning. 7 in the morning. So. Oh man, I forgot to vlog this jump. Where's my camera? I don't know where this camera is though. Yo. Friday. And we starting off the morning like this. Low key, we starting off the morning like this. Crazy. Just closed out for 550. Smooth little trade. Not too many fees, which I always like. The trade did not look good for me in the beginning, but the fact that I just held on, kept my conviction, and you know, and things just really played out when you just stop worrying. What do I say, y'all? Sit on your freaking thumb, bro. You sit on your thumb. 104. Y'all, we reached the 104. Equity wise. Bro, I keep getting in the way. I'm telling y'all, it was just there. Y'all saw it. It just hit 1.4. I'm not lying to y'all. I'm gonna wait for it to hit. Just for y'all. Y'all want to feel special. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so I'm about to withdraw some of these funds out. Probably just a slight 200, like nothing too crazy. So, because I want to make sure that account is still healthy. So I'm gonna take a slight 200 out. Make sure the account is still reaping the benefits of the trade, of the successful trade. So the transfer went through. Select wallet, amount. I want all of that, 200. And then we're gonna, normal, withdraw, 155. So it already has it saved. Yep. So, but yeah, y'all see the process, somewhat what the process entails when it comes to getting in the before the trade, getting in the trade, maintaining the trade, getting out the trade, and withdrawing as a result of the trade. So yeah, I'm about to head outside just for a little bit. And yeah, let's see where this day takes me. All I can say is I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you gained something out of this video, some sort of value, you know. But yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next video. I always appreciate y'all supporting me. We're gonna do it like that.